Whew, this is a little harder than I thought. I like to rock. Um, Welcome to September. It is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So everybody goes gold for childhood awareness for cancer. I'm sorry, I have hair bugging me. There we go. Okay. Um, so where am I today? Today, I'm a mess. Um, Yesterday, okay, backwards. Wednesday, we had the big meeting for Robert, our service dog, to go into the school. It went wonderfully. I'm not, no complaints there at all. Absolutely wonderful. Boy, the birds are noisy this morning. I'm sorry. They're really noisy. Yesterday, I ate all day. I couldn't stop eating. Welcome to Stress Eating 101. No, it's 201 now. Um, yeah, I was eating all day and I couldn't quite figure out why. And at one point, I sat down and again I was eating and I'm like, what on earth is wrong? Why am I eating this way? Um, a year and a half ago, when we started this cancer journey, um, I was a tiny little person. I was 130 pounds. I was fit. I was boxing. I was really in good health. I was about to donate my kidney for my cousin, um, and then brain cancer came into our life. Vigo kept presenting with migraines, and we didn't know why. So we went to the neurologist, and she ordered an X-ray, just in case, just in case, maybe we're missing something. And yeah, that was in December. It was at the beginning of December, and that's when our nightmare started. Uh, when did the tumor come into play? Honestly, he could have been born with it. We have no idea, and we will never know. It's just the way it is. But as he was growing and not growing so well, we were starting to notice things, but didn't put two and two together. How would you? Who on earth would think, hey, by the way, the kid has a brain tumor? Was diagnosed at a young age, 4, I think, with autism. It wasn't autism, it was his brain tumor. So it was already present there at 4. And honestly, it was present before then. And we knew that. We knew that autism was present then, but it wasn't autism. Our neurosurgeon said it wasn't autism. It was actually the brain tumor the whole time. So why am I stressed out? What does my body do when I stress out? Well, the inside of my mouth is covered with sores. It's my body's way of handling things along with eating. I wasn't even hungry yesterday, and I just continually ate all day long. It drove me crazy until I finally figured out what the heck was going on. So we had the meeting on Wednesday. It went wonderfully. Then all these, we've been working for over a year. When we got Robert, it was in May. And then we'd been working, we're just now at a year of working with Robert as a service dog. Just so you know, police dogs, yes, it's an intense training, but police dogs actually train for about a year. Dogs that work with the blind, they probably train a little bit longer. I'm not actually sure what their time frame is. I'm not really sure, but they're raised right as puppies. They are started with their training, literally. So, we've been working towards this for a long time. We wanted Robert to go to school with Vigo, and that is finally happening. But now my brain says, well, what about this? And what about that? And should I buy a mat for each class that he's sitting in? Because my son's foofy little dog, he's not really foofy, but he's very spoiled, spends half his day on the couch or, on carpeted floors. And so she's not on concrete all the time. Sorry. So, I don't want him cold. He's our baby too. So, my brain started tormenting about that, about, how many mats should I buy? Can we just leave them in the class curled up, so, rolled up somewhere or something? And some of the teachers are so accommodating. They're probably all that accommodating. Excuse me. But, so that started to run through my head. And we still haven't done the trial run of getting him on the bus. We did get him in the car. Gosh, I was so proud of him getting into the truck, whatever. Because he hadn't jumped in the truck this whole time, and he's a year and a half. So he jumped into the truck, and I was so proud. But we still haven't gotten him on the bus. And it's a big thing. So that is playing into my head. I contacted the trainer yesterday, and I'm like, okay, I have a gazillion questions. Because, we worked so hard on getting to this point, but now what? Now we are at this point. So now what? What do we do now? So I'm going to get a couple mats for a couple different classes. So at least, in the beginning, he can have some comfort right off the bat. I was told not to feed him the first couple days that he goes to school, because the less food in his system, the better, because don't want him to puke all over the place, because it's a whole new environment, lots of people every day. And that's not something he's used to at this point, because, he's home. He's always been home. He goes on walks and he goes to nursing homes and things like that. But, then he comes home and it's short stints, whereas this is going to be the whole day. It was also suggested that I use one of the Kongs and get some chicken baby food and put it inside the Kong so that he has some nutrients at one point during the day. Plus, of course, water and stuff like that. But it's overwhelming. So, and of course, does Dad Man even think of these things? Oh my gosh, is it just me? Is my brain just like working overtime? And I'm exhausted. As you can see, I've got bags under my eyes. I woke up with a migraine. I've already taken some migraine meds. I don't know. I may have to take another dose. I have a flu shot this morning. So I have a busy day ahead. It's crochet club day. So I'll go to crochet club. I'm like, I could crochet him a bed, I could do that. I don't know. I'm just very, very overwhelmed. I don't know anyone else in my life or even online yet that has taken a dog, a service dog, to a high school every day. So, I feel like not only am I trailblazing for service dogs in my school district, I'm also alone in trailblazing this. And it's exhausting. It's just mentally and emotionally exhausting. So we're going to see how it goes. I have a couple mats in my shopping cart on Amazon. But I also don't want to draw attention to Vigo with his dog. So this is hard, You're just trying to balance everything, and it's not an easy task. So I'm going to close for now. I have to finish my very large mug of tea, which is about half empty. I've already dropped Dad Man off to work so I can do my errands today. And I'll see you soon. I got to go make breakfast, too, for the pups, because they're getting hungry. Talk to you later. Happy September.